The skills that go into keeping the ball off the ground while setting it over the net in just 3 touches takes a lot more focus, drive, and encouragement from your teammates and yourself than you would think to be successful. Every move you make will have an effect on the game. Whether your outside hand turns the wrong way on the block, or you make the wrong read on defense as the ball comes over, or maybe even having perfect timing to hit that nasty line shot in the opening on the court. It all plays a part in the game. But all in all, volleyball portrays a lot of what life is and what it's about. All the mistakes you make can be worked off and turned into great successes. The power to overcome your mistakes and failures is the only greatest challenge. Like Edwin Lewis Cole once said, "Winners are not people who never fail, but those that never quit." On the volleyball court, you have to give it all you got to make sure that the ball doesn't hit the floor. Sometimes you're just a little late and you give up the point to the other team, but you still don't give up and let your head down because you know you got it the next time. Throughout life, you're going to fail and make mistakes. You just need to have the mindset to keep pushing for your dreams no matter if you fail or not, because you will achieve them. According to Dr. Walker, confidence is a big factor in the matter of being able to accomplish things. You need to be able to maintain self-belief in order to be successful. An athlete on the court could have an amazing hit and then get blocked on her next swing. Most people would become doubtful of themselves and their ability to hit the ball. And that's all part of mental toughness as well. You need to be able to focus on the things that you can control. For instance, the athlete can't control the fact that the girl on the other side of the net blocked her hit, but she can control where she puts the ball the next time. There are always ways around your challenges. You just need to find them and believe you can do it. As you all know, J.K. Rowling is the famous author of the Harry Potter series and many other popular books. She may be famous and making millions now, but without going through the troubles and failures, she wouldn't be where she's at today. Her life wasn't as easy as people might think. According to Scott Berg, 3 years before she published her first Harry Potter book, she had gotten a divorce, was on government aid, and barely had enough money to feed her baby with the amount of money that she had. She had to manually type out each version of her book to send to publishers because she was so poor that she couldn't afford the cost of a computer or the cost of photocopying the 90,000-word novel. On top of that, dozens of publishers had rejected her now famous book series, until it finally got to a small London publisher, Bloomsbury, who gave her a second chance after his daughter fell in love with the book. J.K. Rowling is a great example of how many of your failures will help you out in the future if you keep chasing your dreams. Another great story is the story of Harrison Ford. Many of you may know him as Han Solo or Indiana Jones. For starters, acting was in his blood. His mom was a former radio actress, as well as his dad a former actor. According to Wonderlust Worker, after he graduated from college in Wisconsin, Ford headed to Los Angeles to try voiceover, but failed to secure that job. He ended up staying in the area, which leads him to working odd jobs in small-time bits before he got his first uncredited role as a bellhop. Years later, studios were really hard on him, saying that he'll never make it in the business and he doesn't have a chance as a big-time actor. But luckily for him, all of his hard work had paid off, and he landed a role in George Lucas's film American Graffiti. And with his relationship with Lucas and the great role that he played, he got the amazing chance to cast in some of the greatest movies of all time. Star Wars and Indiana Jones series are by far his greatest roles. Because of all of his determination, he was able to score as an awesome actor and do what he loves all in one. In conclusion, there is always going to be failures and mistakes that you will make in your life. Some may be big and some may be small that no one will ever know the effect that it has. But no matter what, if you want to achieve it, you have to believe it. And I know that sounds cliche, but it's true. You will never accomplish your goals if you have doubts in mind. Have the mindset to strive and make continuous progress, and you'll someday get to where you want to be. It's all about the effort. The more effort that you put in, the more power you get in return to overcome your failures and mistakes. It's the greatest challenge to overcome your faults after you've been defeated, but it doesn't have to be. If you have your mind set on a goal, you can reach it. It's just about how much you're willing to give in order to get there.